I'm Elder Shawn, and today I want to share with you a latte about giving thanks in all circumstances. 1 Thessalonians 5:18 says, "Give thanks in all circumstances." Much can be said about this very deep and rich passage, but I want you to focus on one thing: giving thanks even when we don't understand the circumstances, such as lack of understanding, can easily lead to frustration and anger. And quite honestly, the last things on our minds when we're frustrated is giving thanks. But God's word is emphatic. It commands us to give thanks in all circumstances. In fact, the phrase "in all circumstances" is placed first in the verse in the original Greek for emphasis. And so we should translate it emphatically: in all circumstances, give thanks. So we have come to a spiritual fork in the road. We can either continue to be frustrated and angry, or we can give thanks. But how do you choose to walk the path of giving thanks when your circumstances are difficult? Here are 3 spiritual exercises for you and your small group. First of all, you don't have to be happy about the circumstances if the situation you are facing is difficult. You don't have to put on a plastic smile and pretend everything is okay. God knows that it's not okay, and that it's best to experience it as a challenging circumstance and not pretend it to be something else. Second, you have to understand the circumstance before you can give thanks. There are many Christians who try too hard to find the answer, some silver lining, before they set their hearts to give thanks. And there's no biblical command to do this. But still, many go through the mental gymnastics to find creative answers as to why they're suffering. But this really is not necessary. The truth is that the answer that underlies the circumstances may not be available to you. It's possible that God kept that ultimate answer away from you as a mystery. So you don't have to take out your detective hat and magnifying glass and play Sherlock Holmes. And even with the help of Watson, you may still find that your answers to your hardships may remain a mystery. And so we've arrived at the third and final point. You can give thanks even though you don't understand your circumstance, because God is in control of your circumstances. You see, giving thanks in all circumstances is a stretching of your faith towards the one who holds your very life in his hands. And in his infinite wisdom, he holds all things, including the cosmic reasons for why those things happen to you. And coming to terms with that and trusting in his greater plan for your life becomes the reason you give thanks. Again, giving thanks is not done with a plastic smile or with understanding. It's done with a complete trust that God has a greater purpose for all the circumstances in your life. It's about having faith that things will work out in the end, about giving thanks because God is actively working through all circumstances. If you're meeting as a group, you can pause to share the challenges in your life and your experience and response to it. Discuss the spiritual exercise of giving thanks at difficult situations. Discuss how you can give thanks in a larger context, such as family, school, work, and church, when things are not going well. Pause now. Well, consider today the profound spiritual exercise of giving thanks in all circumstances. And remember that God works through all circumstances in your life towards the greater purpose for your life.
Thanks for joining us for a devotional drink today. If you love almond lattes, click here to subscribe so you know when the next one is ready to enjoy. Visit our website for resources for every chapter of your life. And if you're thirsty for more, click here. See you next time. May God bless your day.